This is your wet dream. Supermodels, Instagram models, super hot blondes, the kind of women you double tap on Instagram, the kind you keep staring at even though you know it leads nowhere. Your mind echoes every time you see one on social media. You click, you scroll, you like, you repeat. It becomes a cycle that traps you. You slide into their DMs, begging for attention, praying for a reply that never comes. Isn't that disgusting? But what's even more disgusting is this: when you see a girl like that in real life, your mind goes blank. You think, damn, if I could just get this girl, I'd make her mine. Imagine what we could be. You already built a fantasy life in your head, and yet you don't even have the courage to say hello. Pathetic. And the truth is, she already felt your weakness before you said a word. Let me tell you something that flips the script. Women want men just as much as men want women. They're not gods. They're not untouchable. They have the same worries, the same insecurities, the same hunger for connection. But here's the catch. When you show up like every other desperate man, when your only goal is the bed, you destroy yourself before you even begin. Listen carefully. I preach dominance. I preach self-respect. I preach masculinity. I preach all this so you can master it with a smile, to dominate with a smile, to walk through life with calmness, to welcome challenges with a smirk that says, I see through you. That is real power. And if you truly want to dominate both her mind and her body, so that all she thinks of is you, I will give you 5 tools. The first 4 go together. They are weapons. And like any weapon, they are only as strong as the man who wields them. Tip 1. The predator's gaze. Most men cannot hold eye contact with a beautiful woman. The moment her eyes meet theirs, they flinch, they look away, they laugh nervously. They say, oh, I don't want to stare. It's rude, pathetic. You are not prey. You are not a scared rabbit in the forest. You are the predator. She is your prey. The man who can hold her eyes without fear, without blinking, without breaking, sends one silent message. I am the prize. And she will feel it in her body before she even knows it in her mind. Tip 2. Destroy her ego. Most women are walking around with an inflated ego. Why? Because weak men fed them like pigs at a trough. Likes, compliments, simps lined up like dogs begging for scraps of attention. And what happens when you join them? You strip yourself of all power. You become another faceless man in her phone. The solution? Humble her. Not by being cruel, but by being unshaken. Treat her like she is replaceable, because she is. You spent years disciplining yourself. You worked. You bled. You grew. Why would you see her as your equal just because of her looks? She has to prove she is more than just a girl with followers and filters. She has to prove she is worth your time. That is how you shift the dynamic. Tip 3. Set the tone early. The mistake most men make is hiding their intent. They play the nice friend. They hide attraction. They disguise desire. And then they wonder why she never sees them as men. Set the tone from the very beginning. Let her know you are not here to be her shopping buddy. Let her know without apology that you want her as a man wants a woman. When you hold that frame, she either steps into it or she fades out. Both are wins for you. Tip 4. The art of complimenting differently. Most men throw generic praise like candy at a parade. You're so pretty. You're so hot. You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Do you know what that tells her? That you are average. That you are replaceable. Stand out. Compliment something no one else notices. Not her makeup. Not her body. Her presence. The way she moves. The confidence in her voice. The detail in her choice. One unique compliment does more damage than 1,000 you're beautifuls, because it shows you see her, not the illusion she shows the world. Tip 5. Master the non-intimate moments. Stop being the man who only knows how to ask, want to go on a date. Stop being predictable. Instead, master randomness. Invite her into experiences, not interviews. Don't just sit across a table trying to impress her. Be spontaneous. Take her somewhere unusual. Challenge her playfully. Build comfort outside of intimacy so that when intimacy does come, it's undeniable, unstoppable, and natural. When you can flirt without a bed, the bed becomes inevitable. These 5 tips are not games. They are weapons. Weapons to destroy weakness. Weapons to build your frame as the man who cannot be ignored. Remember this. A woman's beauty does not make her the prize. Your discipline, your control, your dominance, that makes you the prize. So the next time you look at her, do not worship, do not beg, do not fall to your knees. Stand tall, hold your gaze, and smile, because the smile is the mark of a man who already won.